guys, welcome to this week's new episode of Mika Made It. I hope you had a great week and enjoying your weekend so far. If you didn't get a chance, make sure you watch my last video on how to make vegetable butternut squash soup because it is super delicious and really easy to make. And of course, if you're joining me for the first time, thank you and welcome to Mika Made It. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on my new dishes or my new series because I'm always doing like some type of series now anyways. But anyways guys, we are going to be making a meatless stoopy soup. So I have never made this before. I am a little bit nervous just because things are expensive, so I don't want to mess up and spoil out the food. So was very careful to make sure that I kind of referenced some like other pages, I'm not gonna lie, to see how it's made. And I mean, I had a pretty good understanding of like the core ingredients, but of course it's gonna be very different when you take out obviously like the beef or like the pork out of it. But I have served people my soup before and it's come back with rave reviews. So I am hoping that this will be the case. It will be the case. Positive talk. It will be the case when I make this soup today. And guys, please share this recipe with your family. A lot of us are, a lot of Jamaican people that are heavy meat eaters, So if they want something lighter because them just bun them or them belly hurt them, recommend my soups. They're meatless. I mean, there could be a little bit salty for them, but we can always adjust salt. So guys, let's not waste any more time. I'm going to show and share with you all the ingredients that you need to make this delicious meatless stoopy soup. Here are all the ingredients that you will need to create this meatless stoopy soup. So of course, we have our red peas that were pre-soaked from the night before. This is really helpful because it helps decrease the cooking time. So I just, of course, put some pepper, some salt, a little bit of scallion and had that soak overnight. So while that is going to boil now, I'm going to go ahead and chop up all of our vegetables. So I have some sweet potato, some redskin potatoes, carrots, and a little piece of pumpkin when I buy, which wasn't really that great. Here I am just rolling out some lime because obviously when the soup is boiling, the starch from the potatoes can make the pot overflow. So when you soak it in some lime, it helps to reduce oxidation. And then we're going to go ahead and start up our dumplings. I did put some cornmeal in the dumpling mixture this time, which was not received well from some of the people who ate the soup because they found it a little bit gritty, but I didn't mind it. So it is optional. Then, of course, we're going to take our sweet potato, pumpkin, and scotch bonnet peppers. There is the pimento seeds, some all-purpose seasoning, our garlic, and of course our scallion. Just give that a good mix and make sure it's well incorporated. I did add some vegetable cubes in the pot and will of course show you the measurements in the description below. Our coconut milk, and that was some ginger just to kind of give the soup a little bit more flavoring. Then we're going to go ahead and add our dumplings. I kind of made them round this time just to make them a little bit bigger because I don't know, something different. And there is our thyme. I'm going to go ahead now and make this boil for a bit until you get to this consistency, and we're pretty much done. So if you want the soup to be thicker, like how I did with my black bean video, I just mushed out, of course, some of the beans to make the broth much more thicker. Now, did I love how this soup turned out? Not really, but for my first time, I'm glad that it came out that like this. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hi guys. Oh my gosh. The last hour and a half has been quite hot and stressful. So I had a lot of mishaps along the way, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely a challenge for me to do the soup. I even had to put my hair up because I was sweating so much. And this is a Thai head soup. This is a Thai head soup with a duster. You need to be comfortable and not have to worry about your makeup or anything like that because I'm a fingernail them chip off. Not tell no lie. But I did finish and I didn't give up. Is it everything I want it to be? No. Could it have been better? Absolutely. But for my first time, I will give myself like a B minus. Now that might be a little bit low, but I'm going to have other people in my family like taste it to tell me how they feel. And then when I come back on my next video, I will give another grading. But right now I'm feeling kind of defeated in that, like, I don't know, that it didn't come out the way that I had kind of like envisioned it to be, but you live and you learn and you go through the process. So this is the finished result of the stew pea soup. As you can see, it does have a nice consistency to it. It moves well. It's very fragrant. The only thing is that I put a tad too much coconut milk in it. So the coconut milk did kind of overpower the other seasonings, and it was kind of hard for me to correct it at the end, which is why I was a little bit sad. However, it's still nyammable. You can nyam it. It's going to be good. I think that my family will really enjoy it. And I feel like my friends also, if they had a chance to taste it, and would be surprised that there's actually no meat in it. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week ahead. And join me next time when I'll be making gungo pea soup. So let's see how that goes. Okay, bye guys.